Anthony Joshua will go head-to-head with Kevin Johnson at a press conference on Wednesday ahead of a fight on January the 31st. That will be AJ's biggest test so far. Tyson Fury is on the horizon for next summer, but AJ faces a big challenge here.It. He's been outstanding to watch him destroy all his opponents so far. We all knew he was good, but no one quite expected him to be so devastating that after 10 fights he wouldn't have reached the 4th round. Video scroll down for Eddie Hearn. Anthony Joshua will be first to stop Kevin Johnson. Johnson is sure to give him that test. This is a guy who has never been stopped in 36 fights. He is seriously durable. He has been in with Vitali Klitschko, Tyson Fury and Fury-Chisora. None of them could stop him. He also has a bit of a mouth on him and is a great character, which will be a new challenge for AJ. He will be called all sorts in the build-up, and it will be interesting to see how AJ handles the hype. Personally, I expect Anthony to stop him inside the distance and do what other big heavyweights fail to do. It's amazing that within 10 fights, AJ is already the most popular heavyweight in the country. We have already sold 6,000 tickets for his fight at the O2 Arena, and the fight is 9 weeks away. We are moving towards the inevitable, which is a fight with Fury and the other top domestic fighters. It's going to be great times for British boxing.I watched the main event from the show at the XL at the weekend, and I have to say Fury-Chisora was one of the dullest heavyweight fights I have seen. With the fight starting well past midnight, and many missing their transportation home, boos rang out after only a few rounds as the crowds started to disperse. Fury is a great character and a quality fighter, but do you really see him coping with Anthony's power, speed and work rate? Do you not think Anthony would have blasted Chisora out of there far earlier? People asked if AJ is ready to fight Fury, but, to be honest, is Fury ready to fight AJ? I believe this is a fight that will bring both men to new levels in terms of financial rewards. It's a numbers game and these numbers add up. I'm currently planning the next move for Tony Bellew after he got his revenge over Nathan Cleverly. We all expected fireworks and unfortunately the main event just didn't live up to it. But Tony did what he had to do, and now has a great future in front of him. I'm in talks with both Marco Huck and Yoan Hernandez about cruiserweight world title fights with Tony. The rest of the division know that he sells. The numbers from the weekend were very good, and that makes him commercially attractive to all of them. At the moment, it looks like his next fight will be for a world title in the spring. We are already in discussions with Huck, the WBO champion from Germany, and I can reveal we are also talking to Hernandez, the Cuban who has the IBF belt. We have seen the city of Liverpool get behind Tony, and I'm in talks about putting on a fight for him at Goodison Park. The question is whether we could get one of the world champions to fight over here. From that point of view, Hernandez seems more willing to travel, so we'll wait and see how it pans out in the next few weeks. I can reveal here that I am close to securing a world title rematch for Paul Smith against Arthur Abraham. Hopefully it will all be finalized in the next few days. Smith lost a hugely contentious points decision in the first fight in September, and now he will likely have his second chance in Berlin on February the 21st. The fight that shifted the tickets on Saturday was Billy Joe Saunders vs Chris Eubank Jr. The fight was close and competitive, but technically it was poor, with Saunders winning by a couple of rounds. When your dad is telling everyone that you'd beat Gennady Golovkin and that you are the best since Sugar Ray Leonard, you are already in a no-win situation. Those claims have put Eubank Jr. in an awkward position as, to be honest, he looked like a talented novice. In the ring it was a bit strange. When he really needed direction from his corner, there was none. I thought he could have been better served, because clearly he's a talented fighter. If he started quicker and put more pressure on from the early rounds, I think he would have got the win. Billy Joe will now go on to fight for world honors, but you have to respect Eubank Jr. He took a huge risk for short money. Forgetting the noise around him, he's a talented fighter, and I'm sure he will come again. I flew to last week to speak to Al Heyman about making a number of huge fights, and also about staging fights in the US. The talks were extremely productive, and I should have some exciting news on that front soon. The always popular prize-fighter series returns to Sky Sports this Saturday, and you can expect fireworks from this exciting lineup. Eight lightweights battle it out for the £32,000 first prize. It's a fascinating lineup with experienced former domestic champs Gary Buckland and Stephen Foster Jr. The favourites look out for the lively young Irishman Joan O'Carroll, who is all action! Also on the bill, one of our top young fighters, Martin J. Ward, takes on Maxi Hughes in a super featherweight eliminator. It's a cracking little fight. We have high hopes for Ward and expect him to shine bright. Related articles: previous 1-2 next Anthony Joshua v Tyson Fury will take both heavyweights too. Frank Warren admits complaints after Tyson Fury and Dereck. Tyson Fury can dethrone world heavyweight champion Vladimir. Tyson Fury was unable to train for almost 4 weeks before Tyson Fury beats Fury-Chisora and Billy Joe Saunders beats Tyson Fury eases to victory over Fury-Chisora in Billy Joe Saunders calls Chris Eubank JNR@C*** after Mickey Rourke's homeless boxing opponent Elliot Seymour. Share this article. Share 689 shares.